Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, all praises and double honors due to Yahweh, Bahashim Hamashiach, Malak Yahweh Shai. It's Brother Yardan, WFI Detroit, coming back at you with yet another cold cut. All right, we're going to go over this quick precept, quick cold cut. All right, so Israel can remember the Lord. All right, and although you may be going through certain adversity and tribulations and trials, that's not to think within yourself the Lord's not dealing with you. So that's very important to remember, right? And it being a Sabbath day is a very opportune time to recall that and to stir that back up in your memory. Psalms 88 and 14. Lord, why castest thou off my soul? Why hidest thou thy face from me? And a lot of Israel may have said that this week. Right? For you Israelites that had a hard, rough week, all hell broke loose, you might be uttering that within your mind or vocally. Lord, why did you cast me far off? Lord, why am I not doing the same as I used to? Lord, why castest thou off my soul? Why hidest thou thy face from me? I am afflicted and ready to die. From thy youth up, while I suffer thy terrors, I am distracted. And we go through distractions during this lifetime. Some brothers more than others, but nevertheless, we go through some type of trials and tribulations. And it affects us to the point where we just feel like the Lord's not dealing with us. And that's a natural feeling, right? Job felt like that. A lot of our forefathers may have felt like that where the Lord wasn't with us. However, you have to remember and keep it lodged within your mind, your heart, that he is with you, right? And you have to remember that there's something called chastisement. There's something called tough love. But let me continue reading. Thy fierce wrath go over me, thy terrors have cut me off. They came round about me daily like water, they compass me about together. And that tribulation is beautiful. It's going to taste a little sour, but it's beautiful at the end of the day because it's to make you stronger. That's what tribulation is made for. You want to be that perfect sacrifice. And when you sacrifice something unto the Lord, it has to be cooked thoroughly. If you don't sacrifice it, or if you, I was put it like this, if you don't turn up the heat thoroughly and at a perfect temperature, it won't be perfect. It won't be a good taste. Neither will it smell good. You ever try to cook meat and it wasn't done? It don't smell right. It smells kind of funny. So with you being a sacrifice unto the Lord, making your body a sacrifice unto the Lord, and he's going to turn that heat up. And that heat is going to produce, or from that heat will produce a sweet savor, a sweet smell. Let's bring that out. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. That's your service. That's one of the main points of you being in the truth, is to sacrifice yourself daily. You have to fight yourself daily. You have to pluck off the members of yourself that's offending you daily. There's work to do daily. The same way you roast a chicken or a lamb, you got to check on it and roast it. You may have to put a little bit more salt on it. You kind of think what else, you thinking what else you could put on it. That's being diligent to, your service towards the Lord. What else can you do to afflict yourself and make sure a sweet smell is coming before the Heavenly Father? So I'll close out with this. I believe it's 27. It's Proverbs 12 and 27. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. So the substance or whatever that diligent man took after hunting, he's going to make sure he's roasting it slowly. He's going to make sure every part is being burnt and cooked thoroughly. And that's how we have to treat ourselves when it comes to serving the Lord. Right? All we have to do is present our body, but the Lord's going to turn up the heat. You got to be prepared. You know, if it's too hot, you got to get out the kitchen. But Lord willing, Israel remembers that even on this Sabbath, that although you may have a rough week, you can't forget that this is all a chastisement. And that's Hebrews, the 12th chapter. 12 and verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you, as unto children, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. And when you feeling like you're rebuked of him, you may utter within yourself, Lord, why hast thou cast me far off? But that's not really the case. You're getting chastised. So don't forget that, Israel. But with that, I'm going to bid Israel shalom.